Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how I achieve my goals using only 3 techniques. So let's go. Alright, so number 1 is I use Google Sheets. Google Sheets is a fantastic tool that I've been using for a very long time. The reason why I use it is because you can add pictures, you can add content in there, and you can access it anywhere. A central place where you can continually update it. It's easy to access and you can access it from anywhere.
Okay, so I'm going to show you Google Sheets. So simply just type in Google Sheets and you can easily create an account there. So I just click on Google Sheets here and then I just go to Google Sheets. This is a picture of me, I think a couple of years ago, 2 years ago or something, and then I converted it over to I use this AI software that converted it to an old man, and that's what I look like. And I just constantly remind myself, this is who I'm really working for. I'm not working for a boss, I'm working for this guy right here. So just remember that, and it's kind of scary when you think about it, but you know, it's something that is something that can help you stay motivated and keep working towards your goals. You know, puts things in perspective, right? I have this tab called weeks, so this is my life in weeks. I'm assuming that I'm going to live to around 70-ish, you know, so the grey parts of all the weeks that I have completed. I gotta update this. I'm probably up to there right now since mid, but yeah, so this is my life in weeks. This is all the weeks that's been completed, the grey ones there. Here's the ones that hasn't been completed if I were to live to 70. So this is how much weeks I've got left, so I better make the most of my time. My vision board for 2023, obviously I want to get another property. I want to have a baby and I want to earn an additional $1,000 a month. I was able to achieve this actually. So I was able to achieve my $1,000 per month. So now I'm moving on to the $2,000 per month. This is just a side hustle that I'm working on at the moment. I want to get my 6-pack abs. I already lost a kilo, 1.5 kilos. And yeah, I'm trying to learn a lot more about filming and editing and making documentaries. So this is something that I've just been working on. These are my main goals for 2023. You might notice that there's not many goals, and there's a reason for that. It's because it's very important not to have so many goals, because you're just going to spread yourself so thin. So you want to just have maybe just 3 goals maximum, maybe even 4, but just 3 goals that you want to target and invest all your time and energy into achieving those big 3 goals. If you've achieved those 3 goals, that would change everything. So that was my thing, is that pick 3 goals and just spend the whole year just trying to achieve those big 3 goals, but make sure it's big.
So step number 2 is I use Obsidian Notes. Obsidian is this fantastic note-taking tool that works on the Mac and also works on Windows as well. And the reason why I use Obsidian over other apps is because Obsidian just lets you easily upload notes, and you can easily move it across from different operating systems. So for example, if I'm using a Mac and I want to move my notes over to Windows environment, or want to use a Samsung phone, I can easily do that with Obsidian. So it's very easy to use Obsidian. You just go in there, create a note, put in the text as well, and you can easily back it up as well on a USB stick or on a cloud hosting platform, or whatever it is that you want to do. It's pretty straightforward. Create a note, put your title in there, put your content in there, and so forth.
Okay, so this is Obsidian. It's a very simple note-taking tool. In Obsidian, you want to create a new note. So what I do is at the start of the month, so you want to write down the month name, the year, and that's it. Very simple, okay? And then I start breaking down my goals for the month. So I'm going to have different categories. So health, I'm going to have family, I'm going to have career or business, okay? And then I'm going to have spiritual, and then I might have other. Okay, these are my top goals in those areas of my life. And the reason why I also have this in this particular order, this is actually ordered correctly, is I always learned that if you don't have good health, then how can you take care of your family? You know, if you have family first but health second, you might have a happy family, but if you have dying health, then you're not going to be able to take care of family. So your health is number one thing. You always have to look after your health. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. Family is second as well. So once you've got great health, then make sure your family life is great, because if you have a good family, you might be rich, but you have a poor family, then you're not going to be happy. So if you have great health and a great family, you're going to be really happy. Okay. As a career comes third, because money is important, right? You do need it to fund your health, you need it to fund family, but you can still be happy with great health and a great family. That's one thing I've learned. So your money, career, business is third priority, and spiritual is the last thing that encapsulates everything. So if you're a spiritual person like me, have your spiritual goals, and then have another category called other, which have your other goals that you want to achieve in. Okay, so in your health for this particular month, I wrote down go to the gym 5 to 6 times per week. Okay, cool. And then I want to lose 2 kilos. Okay, and I also want to start weighing myself. So I've just only got those 3 little categories, three little goals in there. For family, I want to hopefully wife gets pregnant. Okay, because we're working on having a baby at the moment. Hopefully. For family, I want to probably reach out to parents more, probably because my parents live interstate, so I want to reach out to them a lot more. I talk to them usually every weekend, but I want to reach out to them more, right? And probably invest more time into friendships, because I found that I'm so busy with so many things, I don't have time to socialize. I don't invest that much time into friendships, and I've noticed that, so I'm going to try and fix that. Career, business, so obviously I'm going to do more prospecting and outbound calling. I'm going to find another client, just things like that. And spiritual, I'm reading a Buddhism book at the moment, so I'm going to try and finish Buddhism book. Okay, so other, I can fill that later on, but those are my main goals for this month. Okay, I want to lose 2 kilos, I want to go to gym that much, start weighing myself, hopefully my wife gets pregnant, and then reach out to parents more, invest more time in friendships. I'm going to do more prospecting, outbound cold calling. I want to get another client, so therefore my other goal was to have $2,000 per month, right, in additional income. And hopefully I can find another client, and I want to finish reading my Buddhism book. Very clean, very simple. So let's say that in your first week, this is what I do. So let's say it's Monday, the first week of July. Then I'll just start writing down things that I'm going to work on. So obviously this week, I need to do my taxes, and then I need to clean the car. Just things that you normally would write on your to-do list. But then as you're going through this, right, you obviously write down the things that you need to do. But remember, these are your goals for the month. So as you're reviewing this, it's like, oh, that's right, I need to lose 2 kilos this month, and I need to reach out to parents more. Okay, so then I'm going to book in time to reach out to parents. Okay, I'm going to go to the gym 5 to 6 times this week. Okay, so you get the idea, and then that's it. So that's what I do. And then at the end of the month, you'll find that you've got all these different things. I'm finding that I'm going back to my list at the end, close to the end of the month. Oh yeah, I've done that. I actually did lose 2 kilos. I did start weighing myself. Okay, I did reach out to parents a lot more. I did meet more people as well, more friends went out. I did get another client. I did do more prospecting. You want to be a bit specific there, but you find that at the end of the month, because you're reviewing this every single day, you're writing down the list of things you want to do, and you're picking things from the list and putting it into your week, and you're working on it. You're finding that it's going to work.
And the final thing that I use to achieve my goals is the calendar. And one thing I've learned is that very successful people work off their calendar. They're always looking at their calendar, scheduling things, looking at their appointments, working out when they're going to go to this thing, and so forth. So if you really want to be a top performer, use a calendar. Try and use your calendar as much as possible. Schedule in things, not just work, but also leisure as well. So on my calendar, I've got lists of things, lists of my appointments. I've got things that I'm going to be doing, such as prospecting, cold calling, or whatever it is, right? And at the end of the day, I'm going to schedule in the gym time from 2 hours. I go to the gym for 2 hours, and then after that, I'm going to go and play video games for like 2 hours or 1 hour, whatever it is. You want to schedule your whole life on the calendar.
In this part, I want to show you the most important part of achieving goals, and that's utilizing the calendar. A lot of people that I know don't utilize the calendar that much, but what's really powerful about the calendar is that it schedules your time, and you really need to embrace the importance of scheduling your day. And the biggest thing that I've learned is that high performance people always work off a calendar, and you want to schedule in everything. You know, you can't always hit the exact timing of this, but if you can just take one thing away from this video and just utilize the calendar, just make a habit of using the calendar every single day, your life's going to change 100%. Okay, so I'll give you an example. When I wake up, I usually get out of bed at about 7:30. 7:30, that's from 7:30 to 8:30. I just start scheduling things. So what I tend to do is I like to review my goals every morning. Review goals, okay? At 7:30 to 7:45, just quickly review my goals. Go to that Google Sheets and just review my goals. And I give myself a bit of a break in between, like 30-minute break or 10-minute break. It doesn't have to be so accurate, but from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, this is when magic happens. This is when I start prospecting, okay? That's a very important thing. So the thing is that you want to schedule in your most important activities early on in the day, okay? You've got to do this. So for me, it's prospecting is number one thing, okay? And then I'm going to take a bit of a break, and then I'm going to schedule in. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm probably hungry at that time, so I'm probably going to just schedule in. I'll work from home, so shower, and then I'm going to have breakfast, okay? And then once I finish that, once I'm done with that, at 9:45, I'm going to work on my next task, okay? Task number 2, whatever it is. And most likely, I'm going to have lunch. I'm going to give myself a 30-minute lunch. Okay, so 30-minute lunch here, and then I start scheduling. So I like to go to gym at 4:30 to 5:30 gym, okay? And then when I get home from the gym, it will probably take me an hour and a half before I get home. So 6 p.m. that's when I'm probably at 6 o'clock. That's when I'm just gonna have dinner for about 30 minutes, dinner. And then from that point forward, I'm just gonna do some gaming. I want to play some games. All right, maybe up to about 8 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock, I'm gonna start walking the dogs. And then from 9 p.m. okay, all the way to 10:30 p.m. is pretty much my rest, relaxation, and reading. So that's just an example. Usually, and then I might notice I've got a bit of a block there, so I will start scheduling tasks for task number 3. Task number 4. But give yourself a bit of a break in between. Don't just be so dogmatic with the timing. Like when you finish this jump, it's impossible to do that. You need to take a break in between those tasks. Okay, so this is the very powerful thing is every single day you want to schedule in your calendar, and at the end of the week you're going to see that your whole calendar is completely like filled up with all these things. And it doesn't have to be just work. It's also make time out to schedule in your calendar to do stress reduction activities. Go for coffee. I earned it, so I'm going to go for coffee. Go for coffee. Go for coffee. End of the day, if you want to have a coffee at 3:30 p.m. and then not be able to sleep. Anyway, you get the idea. But you want to schedule in your time. It doesn't have to be work, but it can be just the whole thing. So there was times when, okay, I'm going to block out time from 8 o'clock all the way to 5 p.m. This is my time, so I'm going to be doing some filming. And then anyone who calls me and says they want my time on Friday, I can't do it because I'm too busy filming. So that's what you want to do is you want to continue working off a calendar. You want to schedule in time from your goals to work on these things. So let's say that I'm going to go to the gym. My goal was to go to the gym, right? If I go to the gym 4:30 every day, right? And my goal was to go to the gym 5 times per week, 5 to 6 times per week. If I go every 4:30, then I've hit my target. But if I miss a day from Thursday or Friday, I can just do it on the Saturday, and therefore I've achieved my target. So you can see there by reviewing your goals, looking at what you need to do, and scheduling onto your calendar, you're going to become so much more productive. You're going to be focused, and you're going to achieve all your goals.
So that's it. That's my top 3 things that I do to stay focused and achieve my goals. Number 1 obviously is to have Google Sheets to stay focused, have pictures to remind yourself of your goals. Number 2 is to use Obsidian, which is your note-taking tool to just scheduling your day, scheduling the things that you want to do for this particular week and review your goals. And number 3 is you want to use a calendar to schedule in each of those time blocks into your calendar, so you know what you should be working on throughout the day. If you just follow those top 3 things, you're going to stay focused and achieve all your goals. So I hope you found this video useful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Cheers.